Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Have you ever been in a situation where you got caught in a lie by your kid? That never happened to me, but some of y'all got some very interesting lifestyles.
I think every now and then it's good to lie to your kids. I've done that a few times with my son. He's at that age now, he's 10, and so I'm trying to teach him about his hygiene, and he struggles with it. The other day he had his cousin at the house, and he's, they're outside playing basketball in about 100-degree weather, and they come out back in the house and he's sweating terribly. So they're in the kitchen, and they're eating up and drinking up everything. He goes to the living room and he lays down. And so I come in afterwards and I was like, hey son, did you take a shower? Did you wash up before you just lay on my high-priced furniture like that? He said, man, I didn't have to because we cooled off. Boy, you need to get your ass up there and take a bath. Okay? Don't be putting pressure on my furniture like that. But I noticed that I noticed where he got it from, because the other day I was at work and I work for a construction plant. So, every now and then, I sweat a lot, I'm out in the heat. So I come home and I see my woman there. I'm trying to get frisky. And I was like, it's time for me to get some. It's been all week. I earned a paycheck. It's time for me to get some. So I come up behind my wife. I sneak up on her and give her a little grind. And she was like, baby, what you doing? You stink. You sweating and everything. I was like, hold on, baby. First of all, that was at work. I was stink. I cooled off since I've been driving.
Y'all need to stop lying to these kids. From the ages of 2 to 5, the kids' brains like a sponge. They know what's going on. I can remember when I was 3 years old, going to my mother and father's door, peeking through the keyhole. Mama! Your mama will be right out. She ain't doing nothing. She'll be right out there, chew your food up and feed you. I crawl off. Come back later. Daddy ain't doing nothing. He'll be right out to chew your food up and feed you. Later on, we all in the kitchen. I'm in the hot seat. They looking at me. I'm looking at them. They chew my food up. What you think the kid is saying? Mama, dad, goo, goo, ga. What the kid is really thinking? I am no longer comfortable with neither one of y'all chewing up my food anymore. Not after what I saw earlier. Mama, you got way too much eggplant emoji in your diet. And you ought to be in jail for killing and swallowing all my brothers and sisters like that. Daddy, what the hell are you laughing at? You got way too much seafood iodine in your diet. And bro, you eat way too many tossed salads. Call my grandmother, because I don't know my numbers yet. I'll be right here. And you better not beat me, because I do know 3 numbers. 9, 1, and 1. Shit, or is that 2 numbers? Either way, don't beat me, because I know 3 letters. C, P, and S.
Kids are horrible, okay? The one thing I've noticed, what's the deal with little boys peeing with their pants and underwear all the way to the ground? I get that at home, but in public, folks, I walked into a movie theater bathroom. I walked in, found a little white boy, pants and underwear all the way to the ground, no t-shirt, that kid's naked, okay? I had to pee, so I ignored the kid, went to the left, started peeing. As I'm doing my thing, all of a sudden I feel a presence. I look down, it's that little white boy holding his clothes. He's like, hey, mister, can you help me put my clothes back on? Just then some dude walks in. He's a naked little white boy and a big ass Mexican. I'm like, is this to catch a predator? Because I am not Jared from Subway. Well, anyways, I panicked, guys. So all I could do was I turned and left. But as I turned, I was still peeing, and I peed in the kid's face. So I'm trying to say is my court date's next month, so pray for me.
My son, my daughter, they come up to me all the time and ask me questions. There's not a book to this, people. It's not a book. You can't Google it. I tried it. You cannot Google how to raise little boys. It's weird, and police will show up to your house. That's what they'll do. They'll show up to your house and be like, yes, we seen your Google report. Hey, it's easy. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to Google that. But you also Google some other things. How to find a little boy. No, that's for my daughter. I was trying to teach her about dating. Yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, I do have stepkids, and I always feel that I tell them the truth on everything. I tell them what I know, where things come from, how things go. And that's how it is, because the kids are the same age as me, so we grown anyway, you know? So, I remember one time my daughter asked me, should I take this math class? I'm like, no, I don't take that math class. That bitch flunked me last year. Don't do it. I could do real stuff. I could ask real questions about things like that. Like my son came up to me the other day and was asking me where babies came from. I said, usually it comes from a mother, a loving family and everything, but not in our instance. Nope. It came from the other room as soon as I told your mom I loved her.
You know, times have changed. Just found out my son was surfing porn on the internet. Come home, my wife's all upset. She's like, you need to talk to your son. I'm upset. He's surfing porn on the internet. You need to do something. I'm like, all right, baby, I will. Calm down, calm down. I will after I see some of these sites. My boy had some good stuff. I was like, wow, you know, I didn't know whether I should spank him or hug him, you know. I'm like, go ahead, don't sexual porn. But I had to educate him. I was like, son, why was you on the internet surfing porn? He was like, Dad, it's not my fault. I said, why wasn't your fault? He said, I was on the internet looking for beavers. I was like, oh my gosh, all right, privacy set and set. But you know what? I had to educate him though. I said, son, y'all are lazy. All y'all want is videos today. All we had back in the days was magazines. See, look at this, son. This is Jet Magazine. See, page 35. That's what we had to use. We had JCPenney's catalog, women's edition. Yeah, that's what we used. You know what? Look at this TV screen right here. I know it's scrambled, but look hard. Look hard, son. Look hard. If you look hard enough, oh my God, Dad, I see a nipple.
Thank you so much for watching today. We hope you enjoyed. Please continue to follow us on Facebook, like our page, subscribe on YouTube, and we will see you soon.